Hello everyone, good morning. Uh, we're going to explain about Valkan Engineering, what we are doing for the last couple of years, what we aim to achieve, and what is our end game. So, Valkan Engineering is a solar plant engineering and a testing company. So, that was the predominant motive why we started the company. Later now, we have also branched into solar EPCM and solar structure manufacturing as well. Uh, uh, so under the plant engineering domain, we have different sectors under it. So one is the pre-feasibility design, where once the project is confirmed for the customer, then we go to the site and then we do on-site analysis. We use various tools, laser measurements, TS survey, drone, like drone TS, and then we take down all the dimensions, all the obstacles, etc., and then we plot it in Google SketchUp and in Skeleton. We then estimate the total capacities and the shading losses, and that is a whole flow which comes in the pre-feasibility analysis. And once the capacity is freezed, then we do the next steps where we plot the panel layout, the SLD, the energy estimation using various softwares like PVSys, SAM, etc. So once that is complete, then we move on to the detail engineering once the client approves of it, of course. So in the last 3 years, Vulcan has worked, I would say, nearly in 1 gigawatt of pre-feasibility design and close to 500 megawatt of detail engineering design, which are currently active in India, where these 500 megawatt of plants has been already installed, and they're performing well, thankfully. In the testing vertical, so that is divided into two parts. One is the pre-commissioning testing, where a developer would want to do the end-to-end IV curve testing or thermal imaging testing to showcase to their lenders, or the EPC would do for the developers, and they showcase saying that look, all the strings are working fine, all the panels are they are working fine, there is no defect in it. And to do this, they do an end-to-end IV curve testing, as I explained. So we do this using our like IV curve testers, which we have procured outside India. There are a couple of IV curve testers which are rated for 1000 volts, some for 1500 volts. So we utilize this in the field. From these reports, we will get a certain graph and a certain electrical parameters with which we can say whether a string is performing healthy or not. In the second type of testing, which is called as a root cause analysis testing, we have multiple subsections in it. So in this particular subsection, what we do is not just the IV curve, we also go into deep thermal imaging analysis, insulation testing, so under these tests, we can see, like we can come to a conclusion whether the plant is healthy or not. This also involves PR testing to a certain extent. Valkan in the last year, I would say, has grown into a really formidable organization, mainly because we serve mostly Tier 1 clients, but we also keep a watchful eye on the Tier 2 and Tier 3 clients as well, because that is where we kind of started. So our Tier 1 clients include L&T, MV, BHEL, Petronet, etc. Most of the clients were there in India. Tier 2 clients may be startup companies, and it may also be certain companies which are not well versed in solar, but they have started a solar company right now. Tier 3 may be all the INC and with very small companies like 1% or 2% companies. So we try to cater for each and every one of them under different business models. So that has been our strength so far, and that is how we have grown, remarkably in the last couple of years. So this is you can see this in the awards that we have won, in the client testimonials that we have, and in the actual performance of the plant that we have installed. From winning a few startup awards to being selected as one of the top plant engineering companies in India, I would say that we have come a long way in the last 1 year. And personally, for me as an entrepreneur, I've also grown where all the difficulties that we have faced. It has been a lesson for us, and I'm sure that this journey will continue into a much fruitful one. Thank you.